things that trigger LEGO Star Wars fans! It's also another holiday special, so... let's open up this year's advent calendar. It's the only holiday Star Wars set we have this year, plus the Millennium Falcon holiday diorama, and while it is based off the sequel trilogy, it's very nice. But why is Rey's lightsaber not yellow? Why? Here are all the gifts in this year's advent calendar. There are gifts based off the Clone Wars, Return of the Jedi, and somehow, I didn't get the Imperial Shuttle in this set. This section was literally empty, and I accidentally damaged the box. Why? Here's our first gift, which is Omega with a sled, and it's a good start for this advent calendar, because this minifigure appears in one expensive set. Speaking of which, here's the Justifier, and it's much more affordable now, for a limited time only. Next is Din Djarin's N1 Starfighter, and I think it does look good. If only there were more gifts in this advent calendar based off the Mandalorian. Next we have a pit droid. It's supposed to resemble Santa, and it does look okay. Next we have a clone turbo tank, and it's very basic. At least we have the guy from Fortnite, with holes in the helmet. I'm glad this minifigure is in the advent calendar, so hopefully he appears in more Fortnite sets. That is if there are going to be Fortnite sets next year. So until then, this minifigure has a forward command center, which is really good. As always, we get another battle droid, at least he has a STAP, as well as an AAT, and a Hellfire droid, which hasn't had a set in such a long time. Why? This year's Gonk droid looks like a reindeer, and I guess it has the power of flight. Okay, that was a terrible pun, so let's move on. Next we have Princess Leia, and it's good to have her in the set. Next we have the Ewok Village, which is pretty basic, just like the Imperial Bunker, the ATST, and the Speeder. Plus, why don't we have the set of this satellite? Why? Somehow Palpatine has a holiday sweater, his throne, an Imperial Star Destroyer, and finally, an Ewok with a glider. Some think the Ewok is a bit random, but I really like it. So overall, this advent calendar is good. There's some really good gifts, rare minifigures, some of the gifts do feel random, but that's okay. For over 10 years, there have been good and okay gifts from LEGO Star Wars advent calendars, and not every gift is going to be perfect. Just remember, the holidays aren't about getting gifts. It's a time of gathering, and always be there for someone in need. So happy holidays, everyone. And remember, the Force will be with you. Always. Also, one more thing. Why doesn't the guy from Fortnite have a LEGO Fortnite skin? Why?